Thanks so much, you guys. Well, gentlemen, we all saw what happened between you guys and the Viking Raiders last week. You got into it with them. And then tonight we learned on Friday Night SmackDown that next week you'll have a match against the Viking Raiders. We all want to know what you're feeling heading into that match.
Megan, I can tell you how I'm feeling. I'm pretty sure he's feeling the same way. We're feeling pretty good. Because what happened with the Viking Raiders last week, that was a statement. That was a statement to every tag team in the back, especially the Viking Raiders, because apparently the Viking Raiders seem to think that they can go around and just raid anything that they want to do. But
they forgot. There's a new tag team in town. You're looking at it right here. Ricochet and the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. Viking Raiders, you have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. You haven't learned by now from our moniker? Fool around and find out. Last week you fooled around. Next week you're about to find out. F-A-F-O. You better be ready.
LA Knight, a bold move by you tonight. You went out there and called your shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and now next week you'll have a chance to earn that Intercontinental Championship match in a Fatal 5-Way.
Huh? Yeah, let me talk to you. Earning the shot. Is that what we're talking about right now? Let's look at something. You had two guys out there in Drew and Sheamus just, man, whining and crying. They've been handed all these opportunities, and they still cry about it. How is that? Step aside, guys. Go ahead and let L.A. walk in. Go ahead and let this guy be the man to walk to the front, because how sweet it'll be to walk into WrestleMania as your Intercontinental Champion. But then, like the turd in the punch bowl, here comes the New Day, just walking right in. Some reason they got to keep knocking on my door, huh? No. No matter who walks in, you got to understand something. WrestleMania in L.A. cannot happen without L.A. Knight. Because whose game is it? Yeah, it's L.A. Knight's game. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Well, Sammy, once again, another very emotional night for you. Yeah. No Jey Uso present with the Bloodline. Take me through what you're feeling right now.
Yeah, it's like you said, another emotional night. Feels like we're having a lot of those lately. It's just kind of crazy. I don't know. I've got a lot going through my head. It's just so crazy to see where Jimmy Uso and I have ended up. After the relationship that we had, after he was the one who embraced me in the Bloodline, bring me on as the Honoraries to begin with, he was my dog. And now to see how far we've come, and that basically try to put an end to me tonight. And, I understand that it was his responsibility from the tribal chief himself to put an end to the Sami Zayn problem. Well, that didn't quite happen tonight, did it? So here's what I'm thinking. Since Jimmy Uso is in such a careful predicament, and since he's so eager to please the tribal chief, right? And put an end to the Sami Zayn problem, right? Here's what I'm going to do, Jimmy. I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to let you try to live up to your responsibility for Roman Reigns. This Monday in Boston. You remember Boston, right? War Games. The city that hosted War Games, the one night where the Bloodline finally came together. Even Jey Uso, who hadn't trusted me in all that time, finally accepted me as one of his own. Where the Bloodline finally came together as one. You take me on in Boston, and I will make sure that Boston is the same city where the Bloodline crumbles. Because I know that when you come up short, and you will, when you come up short against me in Boston, I know what's waiting for you on the other side with Roman Reigns. So, Jimmy, how about it? Monday night, Boston. What do you say, my dog? Feel a noosey?